I mean, the way that I would say it is he is adjudicated by a jury of his peers to have raped a woman. And that is what Judge Kaplan said. In the common parlance of the word, the jury found that he raped E. Jean Carroll. Yeah, now, if you wanted to be technically more correct, you would say sexual assault. But that judge has been on a bench for 40 years, and that's what he said. And I think he ought to be identified as such in every news article, or in Donald J. Trump, former president, an adjudicated rapist and business cheat. Remember, he uh, he was found by a court to have been a business cheat. It's a judgment, like $400 million. And you can assume that everybody knows it, but people tend to forget it. And going back to our discussion about the Manhattan DA case, at some point, a accretion of stuff, one hopes it takes hold. 30,000 lives is not taking hold. The most disappointing thing I've ever seen is that the more people today think that January 6th was a tourist visit than did 2 years ago. I gotta say, I gotta get my faith up in people, because it's really hard to when you think about all the shit that happened and this guy's ahead. First of all, it's gonna be a jury, all right, and they have to put on evidence, and everybody's gonna cover it, and they're gonna show. And maybe he gets off, but they're gonna show you sign this paper. It's gonna the documentary evidence is I assume is going to be overwhelming. And when you say, well, but that's going to be a New York jury, you know what they have in New York? Plumbers, housekeepers, dental hygienists, whatever. So you're going to come there, and there's going to be 12. I totally agree. If he's acquitted, they'll go nuts, and they'll say, you see, it's all fake, and it was, and that will hurt. That will help him a lot. If he's convicted, at that point, he's a convicted felon. Your life is not the same. The law, that's not like an indicted, okay? Does he have to give his passport up? Does he have travel restrictions? I don't know. But all of that is going to, and I think they allow cameras in a courtroom. Now, I don't know, but even if they're going to be all day going to be coming out with evidence, they're going to be, and they're going to put all kinds of people on, and the bookkeeper, and this, and Mars, the accounting firm. I mean, the evidence if he's convicted, it's a big deal. There's never not a big deal if you're convicted of a felony. I can tell you, and his liberty is at issue. And by the way, they could put, suppose that he's convicted, the appeals run out, and he's president. They lock his ass up. Don't underestimate the power of a felony conviction in a state court. They're, and believe you me, they're going to make the argument, all right, it's a bookkeeping thing. He just, it was just, you get in front of that jury, and that judge is he's a tough guy, all right? And I just think that we don't underestimate the power of an acquittal or even of a hung jury. But I think the effects of a potential conviction are way, way understood. And like I say, he could be facing jail. And he might be put in jail when he's, assume he wins. I don't know what you do then. They'll have to ask some of our Pam Carlin or Seth or Fred or somebody. But that's an issue. But your ass is convicted. Again, they can limit his liberty. They can limit his travel. He might have to get permission from the court to do whatever. There's just fucking power over you, man, when you're convicted, even pending appeal. I'm pretty sure I'm right about you don't want a felony conviction. I don't think I'm wrong on that.